Hey yo, what is up guys? I'm just here making a quick video talking about the hockey again, obviously, with the title. The Oilers got swept, and we're going to talk about the negatives, the positives that we can take out of this, and yeah. So obviously, Edmonton, from the looks of it, they got a lot of hate from a lot of other teams and a lot of other fan bases and stuff like that. You know, it is what it is, so get your rocks off and celebrate and laugh. But we made it to the Final Four, and it fell apart for us. We didn't play very good defense. We didn't capitalize on a lot of chances that I thought we should have. There's just a lot of things could go into it. A lot of people are like, oh, well, maybe you guys should get rid of these players and get this play. It's just like, we made it to the top. We made it to the third round of the playoffs. What is your favorite team, and what players do they have? It's like, you can't have a fucking super team. You got to run with the pieces you have sometimes. And hockey's a lot like that. You don't necessarily need to be a super team to go far into the playoffs or to do really well. A lot of teams are very good examples of this. Like the LA Kings went from the 8th seed all the way up to champions. Edmonton Oilers, 8th seed, all the way up to the finals. So it's not always because you do really well during the regular season does not mean you're going to do great in the playoffs. The Toronto Maple Leafs, they were out in the first round. However, I did hear that a lot of those games have very questionable officiating. I didn't get to watch any of them, but I did hear about that, so it kind of sucks that I didn't. But I did hear about that, so... But yeah, a lot of teams and stuff they went out in the first round. You heard a lot of hate from the Flames fans. Obviously, they're our rivals. Of course, they're going to hate on us. So again, get your rocks off. We won the series. Doesn't matter. We're now 5-1 against you in the playoffs. Ha ha ha! You guys can all laugh and make fun of us. We had 10 years where we missed the playoffs, and yeah. So it sucks, but like. We'll start with the negatives because, like I said, we didn't play good defense. We didn't capitalize on our chances. I felt Mike Smith let some soft ones in. But you know what? They played hard. They rallied back when they had to rally back. It just, like I said, take this as an experience. That's really what they have to take this. They have to take this as a big building block experience for them. McDavid never made it this far into the playoffs. He has to take this. And they all have to do it. Draisaitl has to do it. Kane has to do it. I really hope they keep Evander Kane. I don't give a shit what anyone says about him. That dude's a really good hockey player, and he's the reason they made it so far into the playoffs. He was the game changer for them. Bouchard, he came up big. Tyler Barrie made some huge defensive plays for them. Darnell Nurse, I wasn't a very big fan of. I felt like he could have played better, even though I heard he was injured. So, yeah, it fell apart. I felt like the McDavid line, they just weren't producing, even though they were. It just seemed like I just wish he would have shot the puck. Like there's a lot of instances it's like you're in the slot, just shoot the fucking puck, fire it at the net. McLeod, that's how he scored that one where he tied it up with Colorado, where he just stepped right into the slot. Dude was moving too. Skates like the wind, that guy. I hope we keep him around. He's a game changer for them. The Nugent Hopkins line was huge. Yeah, maybe do we need a better goalie? Do we need, you can't, like I said, you can't just have the perfect world. You have to run with the pieces you have. Maybe I particularly don't think Koskinen or Mike Smith played bad at all. That's hockey for you. That's how it goes. Your team loses and you win and you lose. You get scored on. You go down 3 goals. You go down 4 goals. It's just, you got to rally back from a lot of this stuff. And Edmonton did not handle the swings of the playoffs very well. Calgary, they were very, very, when Calgary was in control, they were in control of the game, and Edmonton was just struggling at a lot of points and times in that series. But it's just, they didn't handle that very well. But I'm hoping they can keep a group of these guys together, and that they can put together another cup run. I believe they can do it. I thought they could have won this year. It's just that they did not have a good forecheck against Colorado. You hit those fucking guys, all of them. You just play the body. They're going to quit at some point. I didn't feel like Colorado's goalie is that particularly strong, to be honest with you. So it's going to be an interesting cup final with him because I don't feel he was very strong. Yeah, so that's it. You know what? All in all, Edmonton made it to the third round of the playoffs, Western Conference Finals, got swept. take it as a learning experience. Not the ending I wanted, and not the heart I wanted to see them play with. I think they should have played a lot tougher than they did, and they did not. However, I'm incredibly proud of the season that they did have, and they gave the fans a great ride, and making it back to the playoffs and making it as deep as they did. And yeah, that's great for the fans. It's great for me to see that again, because it's awesome just to see how well they played. And the Battle of Alberta series was just what hockey needed in general. So congrats on the season. Not the series you guys should have played. I'm still mad about that. However, take this as the learning experience and come back better next season, and let's get the cup back. All right. Peace, guys.